What's happening, guys? My name is Jamie, this is the Norwich Reptile Shed, and in this video we're going to start building a cool vivarium. So on this channel, up till now, we have done forests, we have done jungle, but we haven't done something that I've been wanting to do for ages. Now, I've done this twice before when I worked as a zookeeper, but I've never done it at home, and I'm really excited to do it. So the vivarium that we're going to be building is a barn style enclosure, and it's going to be for my black rat snake, albino black rat snake. Who's fully grown, so it's going to be awesome to put her in a nice big 6x3 by 2.5 foot enclosure, and I've got loads of cool stuff, including a pretty cool idea for a background. So without further ado, let's kind of have a little look at some bits that I've got. So here's just a little sneaky peek, but what I think is really cool, reclaimed metal roofing. So I've already sort of cut this one and made sure none of the holes are sharp, none of the edges are sharp. So I've got a few of them to sort of stack around there, which would be cool. And then I've managed to find on Facebook Marketplace, I've got 2 of these old sort of iron wheels, which should be cool. I've got this, which is really cool, used as a planter, so that'll be cool as decoration. I'm going to be using some scaffold shelves in here. And for my heat source, just to go with the theme as well, I'm using the Reptile Systems, the small clamp lamp, which I'm probably going to end up putting with the 60-watt heat lamp, maybe 75 watts, we'll see. But that's obviously hooked up to a thermostat. Then what else have we got? So down here, I've also got some birch wood, which is just seasoned wood. There's nothing in that at all, and I'm thinking of making like a little log pile. Out in the garden, we've got Carex grass that I've brought for this, and loads of topsoil and sand, and we're going to make a nice sort of sandy topsoil mix. But yeah, we've got loads of things. I've gathered everything I need, I think, to get cracking. The only thing I don't know if I'm going to do yet is any rock work. Obviously, all my builds, here's one, feature rock work, so that isn't something new. Although I haven't really covered it in loads of detail yet, but I will be doing it in that one down there. So whether or not I do any rock work in this, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to fit. What I'm going to do is do the background first, get the soil in, and start looking at it and see if maybe one side could have it or not. I don't know. But anyway, let's crack on with getting the background fitted. Okay, so there is the background. I think that's pretty cool, to be fair. It's a bit more shiny than I wanted, and actually it's a lot more shinier in the video than it is in the in real life. So it went on quite easy. There was a little bit of a measuring problem, but I can fix that one way or another. But yeah, I've just gone round, giving it another clean, giving it a hoover up, patched up some bits where I've marked it, or I've cut through the protector stuff. So after that's all dry, we can throw some soil in there to stop me doing that again, and then we can start to do all the other cool stuff. that's really bad that now every time I know I'm going to put a time lapse or some music over a video, I just sing my time lapse music in my head now. So I've put the these crates in, and this was kind of the idea, to have like some big pieces, but also doubles up as places to climb, places to hide. But my wife had the idea as well to take out some of the slats just to help it look less like a wall on this piece here. So I'm not going to think about it. The fact that these are 1980s Apple crates, well, they're supposed to be 1980s. They look a bit new, but yeah. So let's start ripping them apart. Sod it. And do not fear, I have a plan for this wood. I think that's pretty cool, and let me grab the camera. I think I may have an idea for this little bit here. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the thermostat quickly. Now this is a new one for me. I don't ever use these. What I found with this, I'll show you how I've set this up. So as I said, this is new to me, but I feel like I do like the multi, how universal it is as a thermostat. So what I've actually done on here is I've set it up to have 4 different temperature settings. So at 7 o'clock in the morning, it's going to ramp up to 26 degrees. And then 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock is going to be just a little burst of energy where it just does like a midday sun, and then in the evening, and then until 1 o'clock we come back down to a cooler temperature, and then in the evening I've just set 19 degrees, which will never allow the thermostat to basically turn on unless something's really gone wrong. But this room doesn't go down to 19 degrees. I've got other ways of heating the entire room. So that's what I've done for now, and I've set it to dimming. How do I find that out? I can't remember how this all works, but yeah, you could that doesn't work, but yeah, so look, it's there set up. I don't know if it's my fat fingers, but I do struggle with pressing these buttons. So I've obviously got it on dimming because I'm using a halogen heat lamp. I've got the multi, which means it does the 4 different zones, or 4 different time zones, and then I'm doing heating rather than cooling. And I've also taken away all the bright colours and kept it fairly sort of discreet, I suppose, on the screen. So yeah, I'm going to once I've set the time up for this, I can now run the probe in here, and I've also got a bracket for it. We'll see what happens. This is going to be my new favourite thermostat. I don't know. Okay, so since I've been gone, I've added a few more things. We've got a shelf, we've got some rope, a little wood pile in that corner. Yeah, I don't know. And a bit of hay. So I think that kind of completes the look. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that looks a bit like a barn. So there's pretty much one job left, and that is obviously we've got the thermostat hooked up. We've got to tidy up this wiring, and we've got to add the UV lamp. So I'm going to nick the UV lamp from her current vivarium, because I've just been told that my glass is ready. So tomorrow I can collect the glass, which means I can start doing some tests, and probably in a couple of days we can add the snake. So that'll be fun. I think we are done with this vivarium. We've got all the UV installed, so, and it's all tidied up, so that's all cool. We've got her old UV fitting, which is a T5 fitting up there with the Reptile system lamp in it, so that's cool. And then we've been running some tests for the last couple of days. So obviously I put my little Wi-Fi thing in there. That's been giving me some good readings just to check that the sort of temperatures, and as you can see towards the end of the day I've got 29 degrees there on the rocks, which is quite cool. And then well, not cool, it's good. And then we've also got 29 degrees up here on the lamp, so I'm not worried about, I'll show you. Oh, I'm not worried about the snake touching the lamp, because actually this dome fitting here, this Reptile Systems dome fitting is really good at protecting from the heat lamp. So really cool. Next job now really is move the water bowl over and put the snake in there. So that'll do it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching this one. I also really want to thank Reptile Systems as well. They provided some of the equipment in this vivarium, the dome fitting, the halogen heat light and the UVB tube. So thank you very much, guys. Please don't forget to like, drop me a comment, hit the subscribe button, and also find me on Facebook and Instagram for more updates on this vivarium and the next vivariums I'm going to be building in the future. If you want to support the channel any further, please consider being a Patreon. It's £3 a month and that gets your name credited at the end of each video. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.